uber mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today we're gonna be talking about the It's Life of College Girls season 2, and we're gonna be talking about the relationship that happened between Leighton and Tatum during the show. Very interesting outcome, very interesting questions that I have. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And the question for today is, until what extent is it okay to be friends with your ex, and is it okay to be friends with your ex knowing that you are dating someone else? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And also, I wanted to say I also activated this, the super stickers to the channel, just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. And if you have watched season 2, please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and what would you personally grade it so far. Me personally, I would say very interesting. Season 2 is even better than season 1. I'm loving every single episode. So let's get right into it. So the show is available to watch on HBO Max. Like I already said, it currently has 2 seasons available. So during season 2, Leighton is joining her she's actually enjoying her single life. She's discovering who she is, what she wants. She's been dating around, just living her best life and dating different people, hooking up with different people, and just being out there, And where does Tatum come in the picture? So basically, Tatum comes in the picture. She's actually a tennis player. She's very popular. She comes from a wealthy family, and her Tatum and Leighton's first impression wasn't the best because they got into this whole car situation. But after that, Leighton kind of got an interest on knowing who this girl is, why is she very like me, because physically and the things they like to do and all of that, they are very similar in a kind of way. So Leighton, she actually went to her friend and asked her for help, and to help her find out who this girl is, who is she. I never seen her around. So her friend ended up helping her, and this when everything between them started to escalate and to go to the next level. Leighton ends up pursuing Tatum. Tatum was very sarcastic, and at the beginning she wasn't feeling Leighton's vibe, but it was only because that's her personality and on how she deals with feelings when she likes someone. But one day at the party, things changed, and they had a conversation, and they ended up exchanging numbers. After that, Tatum invites Leighton to go out for dinner. Leighton says no because she doesn't want to look too available to Tatum, and her trick ended up working because that actually caused Tatum to be even more interested in her, knowing that she's busy and she's not that available. So that caused Tatum to be more curious on knowing who Leighton is and what she does and all of that. Even though they don't see a lot of eye to eye when it comes to personal stuff, but they do actually look very similar physically, and also how they were raised and all of that. Leighton invites Tatum to a party, and Tatum ends up finding out that Leighton was lying to her because she wanted to impress her, and actually everything ended up working to Leighton's favor, because Tatum was actually very impressed the fact that Leighton was trying to impress her and make her look like she's busy and all of that because she doesn't have time. And it actually worked, and Tatum told her, you didn't have to do all of that, but since you have done it, that let me just go and make it clear, I like you. And they ended up hooking up, and they started dating immediately. One day, by surprise, Leighton decides to finally come out to her father, and she was preparing herself mentally to take the stage. But her father and her mother, they are going through a lot right now when it comes to her brother and finances and work and situations and stuff. So she was like, okay, that's not the right moment to say it. But things quickly took a turn because Leighton and her father ends up going out to dinner, and once they arrive to the dinner, by surprise, Tatum actually ends up, also coming with her father to the same restaurant. And actually, their fathers knew each other from back the days in the college. They used to go to college together. They used to be like bros. And after that, they were very surprised the fact that their fathers knew one another. But one thing I need to point out is actually Tatum's father actually knows that she's gay and she's out and she's proud, and is very supportive of her, So when they were at the table having the conversation, Leighton was very surprised on how involved Tatum's father is in her personal life, and very supportive and giving her advice, like very good, and she wanted that as well. So during the table, Leighton's father ends up saying like the reason why I don't know anything that goes on into my daughter's personal life is because she doesn't tell me anything. And Leighton was like, the reason is not that, the reason is that I am gay. And she ended up just saying it and out loud, and she said, yes, I'm gay and I be dating Tatum. And her father was shocked by it because that's not the way he wanted to find out about it, but things end up working their way. They end up having a conversation and everything was cool. Tatum and Leighton, they ended up even getting more stronger together and started dating and having fun, having some good fun with one another. But things didn't last long because while Tatum and Leighton, they were having fun. Alice calls Leighton and tells her she wants to see her, And of course, that kind of left Leighton like a little bit happy because we all know that she still loves her ex, Alicia, who broke up with her in season 1. But then after, Tatum was like, okay, if you want to go see your ex, it's okay. I'm also friends with my exes. I don't see no reason that you guys can be cool with one another and hang out, because I also hang out with my exes and we are cool, so I don't see no problem with it. And of course, Leighton did exactly that. She went to see Alicia, but things didn't go as planned because one day they were having a party and Alicia and Leighton, they have this chemistry between them, but Alicia was being respectful because she knows that Leighton is dating someone else. And Alicia also found out that Leighton came out to her father, and she was also very happy about it because that's the reason why they broke up. And the fact that she finally took that step to come out in her own way really meant a lot to Alicia. But Alicia was very respectful towards her situation, dating life with Tatum. So after that, what actually happening is that Tatum ends up going to a party with Leighton, and things didn't go as well because that's where Leighton started to see that Tatum is a very judgmental person. She looks down on people that doesn't have the same mindset as hers, that doesn't like the things that she likes, that doesn't match up to her expectations in life. And that really didn't sit well with Leighton because Tatum, she was being judgmental out of Leighton's friends and people who she cares about. So she was like, no, I can do this, you are too judgmental, I don't like the way you are talking about my friends because this is the people that care about me, so we got to go. So after that, they broke up and Leighton ends up rekindling stuff with Alicia. So she and Alicia is back together. When I'm telling you guys that Leighton, she's just been living her best single life, I don't have no words because like literally she broke up with Tatum, and after she broke up with Tatum, she wasn't even upset, she didn't cry, she didn't go through no emotions. She was like, oh, okay, it is what it is. She moved on and she rekindled things with her ex-girlfriend just like that, like nothing happened. So yes guys, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments regarding season 2, and please answer the question that I have left in the beginning of the video because I was really curious to see what are your guys' thoughts on it. And yes guys, that's basically it. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and thank you once again so much for all the love and all the support. And also let me